Ugandans to know next president on Saturday after high-stakes election. Ugandans are awaiting the official declaration of their next president following the country's highly contested general election held on January 15, 2026. The Electoral Commission has pledged to uphold constitutional requirements that the results be announced within 48 hours of the close of polling, which places the declaration deadline at Saturday, January 17, 2026 before 5 p.m. local time. Tallying underway amid challenges. After voting concluded late Thursday, election officials began the national tallying process at the National Tally Center in Lubowa, Wakiso District, where results from districts and cities across the country are being collated. Electoral Commission Chairperson Justice Simon Bayabakama reiterated that results from all levels of counting will be gathered and verified before a final announcement is made. Voting on Thursday was extended into the evening in some areas because biometric voter verification machines malfunctioned, forcing officials to revert to manual registers and delay the opening of some polling stations by several hours. Preliminary results and major contenders. Provisional results released by the Electoral Commission and other local media indicate that incumbent President Yoweri Museveni, who has led the East African nation since 1986, has taken a strong early lead over his closest challenger, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, popularly known as Bobi Wine. With partial returns reported late Thursday, Museveni was recorded with over 60% of the counted votes, while Bobi Wine trailed with approximately 33 to 34%. Other candidates in the race, including Nandala Mafabi, Forum for Democratic Change, Mugisha Muntu, Alliance for National Transformation, Mubarak Munyagwa, and others, accounted for only a small share of votes in early tallies. Election context and controversies. The 2026 presidential election was marked by a tense and polarized campaign period. President Museveni, seeking a seventh term, framed his bid around stability and his economic record, while opposition leader Bobi Wine campaigned on promises of systemic reforms, generational change, and improved governance. However, the process drew criticism from observers and rights groups. The election took place under a nationwide internet blackout ordered by the Uganda Communications Commission, which authorities said was intended to curb misinformation but which critics claimed hindered transparency. Bobi Wine and other opposition figures also alleged ballot irregularities, intimidation, and logistical obstacles, including malfunctioning biometric machines and delays at polling stations, claims that authorities have denied or downplayed. International rights monitors, including the United Nations Human Rights Office, warned in the days before the vote of a climate of repression and intimidation affecting opposition supporters, journalists, and civic actors. What happens next? With official results now being compiled, Ugandans and international observers are focused on what the final outcome will reveal on Saturday. According to the Constitution, the candidate with the highest number of valid votes will be declared president, without the need for a second round if they receive more than 50% of the vote. As the Electoral Commission works toward finalizing results within the legal time frame, supporters of both major candidates have been urged to remain calm and await the official declaration.